Hi everyone and welcome back to another video. In this short tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how you can use text fill by letter to get these cool effects and stack even more animations for this crazy look. So let's jump straight into it. We'll start with a new blank presentation. So we'll go to New, Blank Presentation, right click, Layout, choose Blank, and let's set up the black background by just right clicking, Format Background, Solid Fill, and choose Black. Now let's quickly add our text and then get animating straight away. Click on text box, click anywhere. We're going to change it to white text just so we can see what we're typing. I'm going to start with that. 115 point size and fig tree extra bold I'm going to be using for this. Then we'll go to text options, text outline, add a solid line, 1 point. I'm going to make this an orange color in this example and no fill. I'll align that to the middle by going to Arrange, Align, Align Center, and Arrange, Align, Middle. I'm going to adjust the line spacing. So to do that, we go here in the paragraph settings, and I'm going to choose a line spacing of multiple 0.8. Again, I want to make sure it's aligned to the middle, so Align, Middle. That looks good. Now let's add the animation. Before you add this effect, make sure that you haven't selected these 3 lines like this, because if you add the effect now, you're going to get 3 different animations, one for each line, which we don't want in this example. So I'll just delete those. Just make sure you've selected the whole thing. And you can do that easily by clicking on one of the outer dots and then add the animation. So we'll click to go down to the animation and we'll add font color. And by default, this simply cycles from white to the color you've selected in effect options on the whole text. But if you double click on this, we can choose to animate text by letter. I'm going to choose to have a 5% delay, but you can adjust it to any speed you like. And I'm going to select Auto Reverse and go to Timing and choose Repeat until end of slide. And set the duration to 0.75, which you could do either by typing in here or in the box up here. So if I click OK, I can type in 0.75 up here. I also want to change this start to happen with previous. So as soon as we play it, the animation will start. And I want to change this default color that's chosen in the effect options to the same color as the outline, which was this color that I just chose in the standard colors, orange. Now when we run that, a cool effect that's very easy to achieve, but let's see what else we can add to get some variation. So I'm going to click on my slide in the thumbnails on the left, press Ctrl D to duplicate, select the text and type in my different text. Make it a little bit smaller so it fits. Align it to the center and to the middle. If we right click and go to Format Shape, I can change the outline. And I'm going to choose a blue outline, just the standard light blue for this one. Then if we go to Animations, get back to our animation pane, I'm going to choose under Effect Options, again, the light blue for this color. Then we're going to make a couple of changes for variation in here. So we can double click and we can choose from 3 different styles. I'm going to choose this one solid, but there's also some variations where you can cycle through colors if you prefer. I'm also going to set a really small delay here of 0.05. Press OK. That's the effect we get there. But I'm also going to go to duration that's now set to auto and set that to the same 0.05. So now we get a really cool looping cycling effect where just one of the characters looks like it's flying up and down the text. And of course, now we've added this, it's really easy to change this text to anything and it would just work straight away. I'll just undo that with Ctrl Z and now show you how you can easily stack animations on top of this for more variation. So we'll just click on slide 2, Ctrl D to duplicate. I'll select this text and type add more anim. Align this to the center. I'm going to make this green, so we'll right click on this, Format Shape, Text Options, go to Solid Line and choose this light green. So we're now going to add another animation and stack it over the top of the other one for a great effect. And it's important that we do a few things in the right order to allow us to do this in PowerPoint. But if you'd like to just download the exact source file I used to make this and easily make it with adjustable text, there's a link to my Patreon in the description below. So for this, we need to go to Add Animation and choose Font Color. We can set this to happen with Previous. And if we double click, I want to make sure that under Timing, I have Repeat set until end of slide. And under Effect, I have Auto Reverse, and then press OK. Now we can double click on this and go to Style and select the top one, which is Solid Color. I can select a 0.05 second delay. Now we can't get to Auto Reverse, but we've still ticked it from the time before, and from Timing, it's got the right duration. So we click OK. That's the effect we want. We can set this duration here to anything we want. I'm going to set it to 0.10. And then under Effect Options, I'm going to choose Light Green. Yes, a cool effect there that's quite difficult to get because you have to do things in that order to allow you to change to the correct settings. And if we play that, you can see it's a really cool effect where the green and blue are phasing over the top of each other and giving you a nice fluid effect. You can adjust the settings to any timings now in this to get the effect you're looking for. And just as a bonus, I'll show you how you can stack even more effects for some crazy by-letter animations. So we'll click on slide 3, Control D, type in what we're going to do just for reference on this one, align it to the center, then go to Animations, Add Animation, and I'm going to choose Grow Shrink. And for this, I want the duration to be 1 second. I want it to happen with Previous, and if we double click on this, I want to set the bounce end to 1 second, which will make it go crazy, but it will be a cool effect. And I want to click Auto Reverse, so I'll just double click in it and choose Auto Reverse. My timing, repeat until end of slide. Then run that, and all three of the effects will run at the same time, giving you some crazy looking stuff directly in PowerPoint. And you can make any alterations to this. You can easily change your text whenever you want and then play. So it's really simple to make variations. You can also adjust any of the colors just by going to your outline for your text. So for example, in here, we can go to Format Shape, Text Options, and then change the outline to anything we want. And you can change the fill colors if we go to Animations, Animation Pane that already exist. So we can pick one of these colors, for example, the blue, and just change it to orange. So by creating this slightly complex animation once, you can easily reuse it and make variations for future presentations. If you want to become a PowerPoint expert and make stunning slides, then watch the next video. And as usual, if you'd like to download the source files for any of these presentations, there's a link to my Patreon in the description below. Thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.